These events have been horrible for me. I'm going to list 6 events that I no longer do or will ever do. In my 14 years experience of selling food, these events have been atrocious. This is Mike, the Caesar of concessions. All right, all right. First event that has just been awful for me have been car shows. And I've done multiple car shows with thinking that maybe they would be better. And they never have been. Car shows have just been awful for me. And I think, looking back and analyzing it, I think there's a few reasons why car shows have been so bad for me. They don't get a lot of traffic, okay? People are there, by and large, just a short amount of time to walk around, look under the hood, look inside, look at a couple, and get out of there. I mean, there are some people that stay there the whole time. And also when you do events, sometimes you like to sell to other vendors or people at events that are associated with the said event. Well, there's just not a lot of people there, in my experience. And car shows have just been horrible for me. I will never, ever do another one. The next one on my list. Oh my goodness gracious. I have lost some money on these time and time again. And I've done them a few times just to see if they were as bad as I have done in previous times. And indeed they were. Small craft shows. I mean like 15, 20 booths, right, of different crafts. Oh man, these things have been a black hole of money. I've lost some money every single time I've done a small craft show. Now, I have, through the years, I built up criteria now before I even enter a craft show. I need to have at least 50 craft booths there, and I need it to go at least 1, 2, or 3 days before I will even submit an application to vend at a craft show. Because sometimes people are there just a short amount of time to walk around, peruse, and get out of there. Sometimes they're there for a long time. But at least if I know I got 50 to 100 other craft vendors, I can at least sell my food product to them and come away with something, right? If there's less than 25 vendors, it has just been awful for me. And I've done a few of them. I don't know why, but I did. And each time, they were horrible. Okay, on to number 3. This one is rather surprising, but it's not. This one does require a little bit of due diligence on your part to make sure you don't do what I have done. Okay, I shouldn't say small, I'm sorry, county fairs with too many vendors and not enough attendance for all the vendors to make money. I have done quite a few of these. I would travel the state of Missouri and do various county fairs. Some would be amazing. Some were absolutely horrible. We lose money because we have to stay in hotels, buy product, the gas, etc., to travel, okay? And they would have so many food vendors that the attendance coming in, it just couldn't be supported. I generally just say I would sell between 5, depending on what I'm selling, but if I'm just doing lemonade or just snow cones or just kettle corn maybe, I would say I would sell to 5 to 10% of the expected attendance. Well, when there's way too many vendors, right, and way less amount of attendance coming, and you do that math at 5 to 10%, just a guide. It's nothing set in stone. That's just what I use. And when you do that, and you put the math together for that, you realize, man, there's no way I should have done that event. And math generally never lies. So, county fairs with way too many vendors and just not enough attendance to support all the vendors there. Horrible events. Next, okay, I've only done this once, and it's done really hard. I learned a big lesson for it, and that was a car dealership that was having a big sale or special, to boost their car sales. They invited me. There's actually no fee to set up. I just set up my tent, was doing lemonade and kettle corn, and I bet, this is a pretty big car dealership, I bet I sold to one person, and I was out there for 8 hours. And I didn't think about this beforehand. I was just so excited I got to do an event that I didn't have to pay for. They just wanted a vendor there to help bring in business. And if they're using a lemonade or kettle corn vendor to bring in business, I should have known that was going to be horrible, right? I didn't think about the purchase price of a car, right? $20, $30, $40, $50, $60,000 for a car. That's not something people are just going to go out and purchase randomly, right? It's just, they put a lot of thought into buying a car. And maybe if they're having a sale, the car dealership, that might put a few people over the edge that were thinking about buying a car. Like I said, a few people. I mean, I would think I would have sold something to like the salesman or the staff in the car dealership. Nope. I sold one bag of kettle corn, and that was it. And that was a horrible event. Do not recommend selling at a car dealership, no matter what kind of special they're running. The foot traffic is just not there. Next, oh man, I've done a couple of these, and I really thought they would be phenomenal, but they were not. Motorcycle rallies. And the attendance is good, right? The amount of vendors there equated to the amount of people that were going to be at this motorcycle rally. I've done 2 of them. They were both horrible for me. And I don't know if bikers in general don't like kettle corn or lemonade or snow cones. I don't know. But I have lost money each time I've done a motorcycle rally. I've only done 2 and will never do any more. Now I know there are some people, vendors I've talked to, that have killed it, crushed it at motorcycle rallies. I have not. They're on my blacklist. I'm never doing another motorcycle rally ever again. Now, my last event I'm going to share with you. I thought it would be good again. A lot of people going to be at this event. Hardly any vendors. And a small fee to enter. I thought this was going to be an amazing, exciting event. It was a money pit. This is 5K or 10K races. Holy moly, these are horrible. Oh my goodness, I've lost money at these a couple different times. And again, I didn't think about the dynamics of something like this. Look, there's a lot of people running sometimes in these races. And there's people staged like their family coming to watch them run, staged throughout the event. And even if you're at the finish line, is where I was, okay? Well, there was a lot more runners than there were like people coming to watch them at these 5Ks I did. And what happens is they run these 5Ks or 10Ks. These people ain't trying to eat nothing. They're not trying to drink a lemonade. They don't want a snow cone. All they want is water and Gatorade, right? That's it. They're not trying to eat nothing. They just ran this big old race in the heat, and food is the last thing on their mind. And they are trying to get out of there. Now, maybe there are some people that hang around to get their medals, and you may sell a little bit here and there. Maybe there's some kids and some other family members waiting around at the finish line. But by and large, this was a horrible event for me, and I do not recommend these. This is Mike, the Caesar of Concessions, out.